Hi guys, it's Sarah Nissen from sarahnissen.com. I am doing my tongue tie release procedure on Tuesday, which is in 2 days. It's Sunday right now. And I'm a little nervous, very excited. For the longest time, I thought there was something going on with my tongue. And I felt like I couldn't stick it out very far. And finally, I'm 40 years old. I finally got an assessment by an oral myofunctional therapist about a month ago, and I have a tongue tie, between class 3 and class 4, which is actually pretty restricted. She was really surprised that I could actually do as much as I could with my tongue, but I'm going to record this today so you can see the before, basically, because I'm going to do these stretches. Right now they're stretches. We did 2 weeks of exercises, and then I'm doing 2 weeks, just finishing up 2 weeks of these stretches in preparation for the procedure. Some of them are to get my tongue used to how it's going to have to be held during the procedure, and some of them are strengthening exercises, workout for my tongue. I have the strongest tongue there is. So anyway, and lips. My son, 10-year-old, has also been doing the exercises with me. Today he's got a babysitter and I'm taking a break, and it's a bit challenging getting him to do them, but he does. So I'm going to do them. I'm going to show you what I do. I have this checklist of a few things I'm supposed to do 3 times a day. And the first one is called, I'm going to get the checklist, excuse me. I get this whole bag full of interesting things and tools and stuff, and the first one is called tongue pops. That's the first one. So I do 20. I've already done these right just now, but 20 tongue pops. So that's just putting your tongue, tip of your tongue, on the spot. Facebook's probably gonna freeze my live on that particular frame. But the spot where those ridges are in the top of your mouth, so your tongue is not supposed to be touching your teeth while you do this. A little bit farther back, like, hi, whoever you are, you can see my mouth. Like that, and not here. So that's where my tip of my tongue is going to be, and I'm going to go suction to the top of my mouth and let it go. So that's one pop. So I'm doing 20 of those. I'm stretching as far as I can with it suctioned up and then letting it pop. Okay, 20 of those. And then caves. Do a tongue pop, but don't let go, and hold it for 10 and do it 5 times. So up like this and count to 10 with it held, stretched out as far as you can. Like that. And while you're doing this, you want your posture to be as good as possible. Head like your top of your head is tied to the roof of the whatever room that you're in, ceiling. Okay, jawbreaker. I'm not going to have you watch me do all of these because it takes a while, but pushing the tongue to the side cheek, like that, as far as you can. I can't push it very far. Holding it for how long? 10. And do that 25 times. So, 1, that's 1. So I would go to this side. It is quite sore underneath my tongue when I do that because it's really restricted. I was at the oral myofunctional therapist for the first visit, and I filled out the form. She's like, how's your sleep? How's your neck? How's your digestion? Childhood history of snoring, of adenoid or tonsil removal, which yes, I had. When I was 6, I had my adenoids removed, I had ear tubes put in, and now I know that all of it was related to my tongue tie when I was 6 years old. But back then, nobody knew. Even now, they have told me that I didn't have a tongue tie. But she goes, just open your mouth for a second. So I opened my mouth. She said, put your tongue, the tip of your tongue to the roof of your mouth. So I'm like, okay. That's as far as I can go. My mouth is fully open. And she's like, you've got a tongue tie. I'm like, well, yeah, that's what I suspected. But anyway, so I'm going to do that again so that I can show you in a couple days what it looks like when it is released. Is not even close, and this is painful. A band right there is so tight of tissue, just restricting my tongue. I cannot move my tongue I have my wisdom teeth removed, so I have one less row of teeth in the back, but I can't even move my tongue to the back or the outside of my rear molars. I can't talk either, on the bottom either. Like, that's it. And a lot of times people with a tongue tie will have a lot of cavities that were filled or decay in the rear teeth. And yeah, I do. I have big fillings in all 4 of those back teeth, simply because I could not clean them that's my theory, with my tongue. I mean, I think if I had been able to clean them out better, I wouldn't have had that. Okay, the next exercise, this one's fun. So I would do 25 of those. I'm not going to make you watch me because it's boring. Button pull. So this one's kind of cool. This one is 2 buttons. Kind of hard to show you. 2 buttons, just a button. She gives me all of these things. 2 buttons on a piece of string, and I go like this. I've been doing this for like a month, so I'm a lot better at it than I was. I do 30 of these in the center, so like this. And I'm going to tighten my lips around this, put it in the middle, and hold it with some tension, and then release my lips and let it pop out. So I'm strengthening my muscles of my lips. Like that. And I do that 30 times in the middle. 4, 5, 6. Not going to make you watch that, but then you do the sides. So the size is the same. You just tighten your lip, hold it with tension, and then pop it out. Hold it for 3. Same with this side. And I'm going to do, I'm supposed to be doing 10 of these. And okay, that's enough of that one. Oh, this one's fun. I wonder if I can move this forward so you can see me better. Yeah, maybe. There. I have this piece of string that has a piece of wood on it, and then I graduated a couple weeks ago to another piece of wood on top. So it's a weight, basically. And what I do with this is we started out with having the tongue, the string between that spot that I was talking about, so that tongue held up against the spot. She calls it the in spot, the spot where you go, and that's where your tongue is. So, opening my mouth as wide as possible, putting this on the top of my mouth, and holding it there. And then there's a bit of weight on it. Now this time, what I do is I actually draw it up into my mouth with my lips and my tongue so that it gets folded up on the tip of my tongue, by the end of it, I mean. And it is 3 times of this, so it's funny, watch. Okay. Puh. And then, that's what it looks like. Yuck. Okay, and then I do 3 of those. Peanut butter rubs. So rubbing 25 times with the tip in the middle of my tongue back and forth across my hard palate as if I was rubbing peanut butter off of it. I could even put peanut butter there if I wanted to. So like this. You seriously would not think that was that hard, but it's really sore right here when I do that. So it's good. I also get soreness in the back of my neck when I'm starting to do it. So I'm sure that there's a bit of restriction attached from my neck to here. And I'm so excited to get the release done and see what happens back here. And I will report back as soon as I get it done and throughout the next few weeks as I continue with my oral myofunctional therapy and the chiropractor to help. I think it's going to fix this. I've had this forever. Okay, the next one, the last one, tongue depressor push-ups. This is a tongue depressor. So as you can see, I'm going to do this one close again because your tongue, she wants you to kind of dry your tongue out and get it stuck to this and push it up like this towards your nose. So the goal is to get it up there. Since I'm so restricted down here, she's like, while we're doing it the first time, she goes, okay, open your mouth and separate it from your teeth, your tongue. I'm like, I can't. She's like, go ahead. I'm like, I can't. So it's clear to me that this is so restricted, that band down there, keeping me from having the movement that I could have. So like this. You can see that there's no space between my teeth and my tongue. I'm trying, but I can't. Hi, Diane. You're watching me do my tongue exercises. All right. And that's the last one. So I'm super excited to show you after this one. On Tuesday is when I'm having my procedure. And they're going to use a laser to cut that. Cut that. Well, not really cut it, but release the tension there. And I will be having completely different range of motion in my tongue. And I'll probably speak like an Australian. Hi, Di. I know there's a delay. I don't think I'll speak like an Australian, but maybe my pronunciation will be different. We'll see. So that's it. Oh, and then one other one, I put these cotton rolls inside of my teeth. Between my teeth and my lips. And I look a bit like an ape. And I think all of that is just strengthening the lips and the tongue. But I'm really excited to have the release on Tuesday. Zane's going to have it too, so we're going to see how we do. And I will do another live, depending on how I feel that day, maybe that day or the next day. But yeah, so I will get to show you what that looks like and how it's helping me, and I'll report back. All right, I'm going to go do the rest of my exercises, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye.